Oh, I am freezing. Hello? Are we loading? There we go. It's an ostrich. Oh my. Alright. It's Friday. It's Planet Zoo Solo Random Wheel Friday. So we're getting started a few minutes late. I do apologize. We had some errands to run. We are home. We are trying to warm up because it is cold out. We are trying to settle back in. Do I need to take the doggo potty?
I'll get in a second.
Okay. Yeah, so we didn't end up getting the nasty weather this morning that they thought we might get. It ended up dipping further south, so yay. That was a plus. And all of the things and stuff, and when we came back in, it was like, oh my, it is fucking freezing in this room, so I'm just kind of warming up here for a minute. If you hear like a weird fan hum or something, or some kind of weird loud mechanical noise, I have my space heater going. Hopefully it's not too bad. I am freezing. We're just gonna have to deal with it for a few minutes. I've got goosebumps everywhere, I'm so cold. But yeah, no, we had to go run a few errands while we had the opportunity. And we didn't get all of our errands done. Don't know if we're going back out again later or tomorrow. We have to wait and see how things go. I'd kind of like to go back out later just to get it done because we don't know how hectic the next couple of days are going to be. And I really don't want to go to the store this weekend and fight everybody else getting their Super Bowl supplies. That's this weekend, isn't it? I think it is. So, let's, oh, what'd I do? Didn't want to click that. There we go. Alright, so, Friday is for the solo zoo. We worked a little bit on, the challenge zoo between the husband and myself last night. I was really tired. I don't really remember a lot of what we did. I think we were still working on the reindeer section. We didn't add a new animal yet because my brain was running at like half speed or a third of half speed. So we didn't get as much done as I would have liked. But, you know, we made a little bit of progress. So I'll probably have to be doing some live or some of that work offline, just to catch up. When we last left off, we want Streamland Park today. Streamland Park is the random zoo, or not the random zoo. It's the solo zoo. Well, it is the random zoo. Streamland Park is what we've been working on Fridays. This is a zoo that I am building using a random wheel that we spin every time it comes time for us to build something to tell us what we're going to build. So on that random wheel we have concessions area, we have a restaurant, we have animal habitat, animal exhibit, that sort of stuff on there. And I'm going to be adding transportation soon. I just wanted a few more habitats in there before we went and did so people weren't bitching about how boring it was. And really, like, the sky rides and stuff are a lot easier to deal with when you don't have to keep going back and editing and changing what habitats are going through and stuff. So I think a few more habitats and then we'll probably add that back in. But we did finish up our frog house last week. So yay, that project took on a life of its own. So Hippity Hoppity House is now complete and we have our own little frog statue. Well, not little. Our creepy, obnoxiously large frog statues framing out the Hippity Hoppity House. entranceway, and then we added just a memento and a hat's fantastic around the outer edge. I didn't get shopping on the wheel for that, but it just felt like we needed something out here to frame out the building, just so it wasn't quite so empty. I mean, we could have did a bathroom, but we already had 2 bathrooms inside, so I really didn't feel like we needed to add another bathroom right then and there. So when we spun the wheel last week after finishing the frog house, we got the caracal animal habitat. Well, we got animal habitat. Let's start off there. Let's not jump the cat. We ended up with animal habitat. And we used the random animal generator and got caracal. If I'm saying that right, I'm probably not.
You are.
I am?
Yep.
Okay. So I was just briefly looking at this. I'm like, well, maybe we could like stick something in here. This animal doesn't require a large amount of space, but I was really kind of holding this for a concessions area, but we just put in the Serengeti snacks out here. But you know, maybe somebody doesn't want to go in the restaurant. Maybe they just want like some drinks or stuff out here. And it's not a very big area because I'd have to connect the pathway through here. So either that or we'll end up doing like a transportation station or something out here. But this cat does seem to predominantly be from areas in Africa, so we might do something over here. Now I think we're gonna have to give this area its own keeper hut, because the keeper hut over here is kind of a distance from over here. I do want to look at our temperature. Okay, I want to see how far out the chillers are coming. Okay, so those look like they are predominantly staying. I have a smudge on my screen. Huh, what is that? It's probably paint. Well, whatever it is, it's a permanent discoloration there. Okay, fun. Okay, so, alright, the pathway's out here, so that's more than enough in there. We could fit another cold animal over here. But, I'm thinking since we've got the giraffes and zebras over here, maybe we try to do something over here. The question is, do we want the staff buildings to be back here by the restaurant? Or do we want, the front of the caracal viewing to be like over in here? I mean, we don't seem to have too many people hanging out over here. I mean, most people seem to be, oh well, there's a few people. I say most people seem to be upstairs, but I did put glass here so they could see that. Right, so what is this? Is this bathrooms? Yeah, okay, so that's a bathroom block. Because I felt like it had been a while since we had a bathroom, and we've got an ATM in there. We've got 2 ATMs, okay. That's fine. I actually didn't remember putting those ATMs in. It's been a while since we've been over here. So, alright. I think we're gonna be good with a small keeper hut over this way. Oh. It's like, that spun funny. Alright, so do we want this facing here. Alright, so we've got a keeper hut there. Actually, hold on. I want to... Let's redo that. Because if I put you here, then you could potentially look like you're part of this building there, right? And then you're not gonna look quite so out of place. I was trying to see what color staff path we did here. Okay, we don't need that to be 20. Okay, so I don't think those are the same colors though. They don't look the same color. Hang on, I'm gonna have to take this off of auto. It's because they're not the same color. Okay, what color is it? Is it this color? That looks a little more accurate. Okay. Alright, so we've got that in there. Next up, let's see. I mean, there is a vet over here somewhere. Yeah, there's the vet. In a quarantine. It was just something I built off the back of it to kind of fit in with it. Alright, that's an animal marketplace. So we don't necessarily need a marketplace over here. Because we've got one here. I am thinking maybe we put in... I mean, we could use that quarantine, I suppose, but that feels like it should be more for the cold weather animals. This, the African animals shit's all over, way over yonder. So I kind of feel like if we're gonna do that, we need our own spacing here. So, small quarantine should be fine. Just so they don't have quite so far to go. And we're on Sandbox, so... I mean, it's not like I have to worry about blowing cash here. Alright, so if we put the quarantine there, and we can go... vet there. We don't need the workshop. Hello. The entrance is awesome. The entrance is awesome. Which entrance? Which entrance? And which zoo are we talking about? Because we've got two different zoos running. This is the entrance for Streamland Park. We've got some buses, we've got a ferry dock coming in over here. And then we've got like a little generic stone gift shop here. This is the entirely random wheel zoo. I have mixed feelings about the frogs on Hippity Hoppity House. You could have been referring to Hippity Hoppity House. I mean, it was definitely a labor of love over here. Definitely. But I think it worked out in the end. I mean, I did struggle I really did. And you can see some of the mist coming through the walls from the mist inside, but it's fine. I'm trying not to let it bug me. I wish it would have stayed contained in the building, but there's not much I can do about that. But I do kind of... I mean, my frogs are a hot mess, but they kind of fit the hot mess this is over here. So, I mean, you know, what can you do? And then we have our overly large otter exhibit for the number of otters that are in there. I got way carried away on this thing. I mean, I should probably see if they have a, an animal that would like to be in there with them. But, yeah, so, we've got the giraffe-zebra combo in here. And then we've got the restaurant for Serengeti snacks. So, I don't think we need to put in another bathroom just yet, because we've got these two here. So we should be alright there. So, keeper hut, quarantine vet. So how are you doing, MJ? Or would you prefer I call you Slime? I don't know what you would prefer. Let me know. What is this building? Oh wow, that's fancy. Wow. That is super fancy. Oh damn, I never went back and did the thing last night. Shit. My effing brain, I just remembered something that I wanted to do on the buildings last night. Completely forgot all about it. Alright, well I'll have to try to remember to take care of that. This is an interesting building. What is this? Australia. I mean, it's subtle. Interesting. Ah, yes, Mr. Nisey is here. What was I doing? Right, so, sorry, it's gonna be a scattered day. It just is. 3 hours of sleep the day before, and I don't know how much I had today. Uh-oh. Who's without power? Oh, yeah, no shit. That's fine. We know. Staff room. We should probably have staff room back here. Question is, where do we want the staff room to be? Probably closer to over here. Is what I'm thinking. Okay, so if we do 2, let me get off of that. So pathways. Okay, so, alright, hold on, let me, okay, no, not, no, undo, undo, undo. Okay. We probably should put this pathway in. Oh, hold on. No. You. That way we have room to work with back here. We can get another something or other tucked back in this way. I don't know why P-Butt insists on attacking that ottoman every time I sit down to stream lately. But he seems to. And he's definitely working on trying my patience. Alright. So... Get off the path, thank you. Alright, yeah, that's more along the lines of what I was looking for in there. Alright, and let's come back into facility. And we'll see. Oh, Slime left. I'm sorry, Slime, or you're invisible in my chat. I did not see the comment quite fast enough. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get to the comments in chat, and I do apologize. Do the cats have food?
I will double check.
Because we're eating the dog's food, and I don't know why.
They do that all the time. I don't know why either.
Maybe it's just a cow thing. Alright, do we want the turbine or do we want the... Wiggle wants to potty now. I guess we can do the turbine back here. We probably won't have to worry too hard about the... Of course it's crooked, so that's gonna piss me off. There goes that dog that sounds like he's getting hit by a car. Every damn time. Freaks me and Russell out so bad. There's one excited doggo. So yeah, I hope everybody's week is finishing out well. If your week's not finishing yet and just starting, I apologize. I was a weekend retail working warrior, if you want to call it that. It was not fun. That's wait. Okay, we're good there. I don't know if I've put any security cameras up in here, now that I'm thinking about it. I really wanted negative building effects. I can't see the hotbar, so I'm just kind of sliding over and guessing. There we go. Okay, so we can make this like back of the house for the caracal. Alright, so if this is... That keeper hut's gonna be a good distance away, though. Maybe we don't put it there. We might move this. Because now that I've got the other stuff in, it doesn't make much sense for it to be where I was putting it. As it is, I just realized we're going to be getting a negative effect. Well, no, maybe not once we get the building decorated. It shouldn't affect the restaurant too badly, I suppose. Alright. Hey, Zorts. How goes things? Alright, now let's go to Zopatia. You know what? I don't necessarily need it, but I do want it. I don't have to have it. But on second thought, I think I do want it. It'll be a faster transfer, I think. You're okay, you just woke up. I feel like I just woke up. I've been up since 1. I probably should have just went the fuck back to sleep. But I did want to get our errands done while we had the opportunity. Okay, now we can go to Zoopedia. On Habitat. And where... There you are. Okay. So, let's learn some things, shall we? The caracal, or... I'm sorry, is that the same word twice, or am I dyslexic? Dyslexicing hard.
Where?
The caracal, parentheses, or...
that would probably be a scientific name.
Caracal?
Yes, you'd be amazed.
Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if I was flipping words or letters around, because there were so many repetitive letters in that. Alright then, it's not me. Is a small wildcat living in the savannas, marshes, semi-deserts, and wood and scrublands of Africa and the Middle East. Its coat is tan red with a paler underside, and the body is stocky with large feet and comparatively short tail. It has large pointed ears with long black tufts protruding from the tips, as well as dark facial markings above the eyes and sides of their lips. Caracal males are slightly larger than females, but sexes otherwise look alike. Males stand 16.4 inches to 21.2 inches tall at the shoulder, have a head body length of 30 to 43.2 inches, width and weight. That's a very awkward sentence. It's not width, it's width and. Should that be with a weight? I don't understand the wording on this. 15.8 pounds to 41.8 pounds. Females are 15.6 inches to 20.4 inches tall. 28 inches to 41 inches long. And wait, okay, I think that width should not be there, because the sentence below it has the length of them and then and weigh. Maybe something got lost in translation there, or it was just a typo. 15.4 to 34.98 pounds. The short tail is between 7.2 and 13.6 inches. Sorry, see, I'm grabbing numbers and shoving them where they don't belong. I saw the 6 and I'm like, okay, that'll be 16.3 instead of 13.6. I transpose numbers, guys, and I apologize. Part of being here. Caracals are categorized as a species of least concern and are not endangered. Historically, caracals have been tamed and used for hunting in some cultures. That's interesting. Especially since it kind of has that look of, let's dance, buddy. Alright, so these are just the areas where they can be from. We do have a climbing requirement on this one. Climb proof. So we need a climb proof fence of almost 10 feet high. Fascinating. Alright. Species data. Group size excluding juveniles. 1 to 2. Up to 1 male, up to 1 female. Do I want to put a pair in here? I don't know. We could. Maybe. But I don't know how mad they're going to get at each other. So maybe we just do 1. And Mr. Nisey says, hello. Oh, don't forget, if you're interested in your very own digital hermit crab to love and gush and pretend that you feed it every day.
You don't have to pimp me that hard, hon.
Mr. Nisey's Kofi page is open for commissions for your very own custom digital hermit crab. To get lost in your saved folders forever and ever. I don't know what his prices are. You'd have to go to the page and find out. I don't even have the link for it. We should probably add that. But he's also done all of the art on this channel in case you're interested. And he might have some examples over on his channel as well of his hermit crabs or on the Kofi page. You might want to post some samples on the Kofi page if you haven't already. Just to give people an idea of what they might look like. Or of other crabs you've done. So, social needs. In the wild, caracals are solitary and live alone except for mothers with their cubs. So, okay, maybe we'll just do 1. Maybe we'll do 1 male. I don't know what that phantom fucking notification is. It's been happening on this one and the other map, and I give up. It doesn't last long enough for me to see what they're bitching about. So it can't be that important. So I guess we'll do 1. Can guests enter habitat? No, Steve. No, they cannot. I have a feeling they would be eaten. Alright, so... Okay. So, if we're gonna do 1... Yeah, I was gonna be highly surprised if there was an interspecies bonus on this one. I'd be like, don't think that's gonna work that way. So, we need 5,748 square feet of ground space. That's a lot of climbing space. 872 feet. I'm probably going to end up making this way too big, as I usually do, because I'm a bad judge of size. So if we have our entrance come off back of the house here. What are you doing?
Enough.
There was a cat, right? I'm not like yelling at my mom, right?
Cow. Enough.
Okay. No, it was P-Butt.
No, it was Cow, because Cow said they're staring at me guilty. I know that guilty look.
Cow always looks guilty, to be fair.
To be fair, he's usually guilty about something.
Well, this is true. Alright, let's see. We need something that's not climbable. We're probably gonna go with concrete. Just to make life simple. Alright, so... Okay, let me... Okay, so say about there. We're just gonna go... Let's just go 11 feet just to cover our ass, because we found out the hard way on the Duo Zoo. I feel better about 12. We found out the hard way on the Duo Zoo that the Zoopedia lied, or it didn't translate the dimensions properly for height on the flamingos. And one of the little fuckers kept just flapping right over the fence, and I'm like, really? This is how we're gonna do. Alright. Okay, so... one there. Well, we can keep going on the angle, I guess. That should be fine. 2. Let's see, do we want to go 3? We could go 3. Like, is that going to be too small? Because we do have to have climbing space in here. Oh. Alright, so we go 3 here. Although I feel like I'm not on the angle anymore. I'm probably not. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what it is with these cats the past few days. But they've definitely been extremely toddler-esque. And, definitely trying my patience. Not that my patience have been at the greatest level the past week anyhow. Know if this is quite the size that we need. This feels a little small. Let's shove our gate on here. Alright, what size are we? Oh no, we are tremendously large, apparently, according to what it needs. We are double. Alright, that's probably not necessarily a bad thing. 'Cause it doesn't really look that big. But we still have to put our... That's just the land area. We still put our climbing in. Okay. So, let's see here. That's gonna be an education plaque. That's gonna be an education plaque. Or we could just do... Actually, hold on. Do we have... Do we have a statue for this animal? I don't know. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. We have a statue for a dodo, and I don't understand why. I mean... It's interesting, I guess, but do we have a caracal? Lynx, salamander, a temple base. Some bears, some penguins. Who are you? Jaguar? Okay, what about in the reward statues? I don't remember this animal, so... I feel like it wasn't base game. Tiger. That was a cat. What is this? Fox. No, we don't. I'm not seeing anything. Although I kind of wish that I had seen this statue before I used the other one in the duo zoo. But it's okay. Alright, so I don't really have any of this. I'm not going to make this statue. Fear not. We're not going that far. Alright, so if we do glass here, That one looked a little bigger than the others. Oh, that was P-Butt. I'm like, what did I just hear? P-Butt. I heard P-Butt driving me crazy today. Okay, so we're gonna do a... Hey, Cal? Cal, buddy? How about you go eat your cat food instead of the dog's food? That'd be super swell, because that piece is not meant for you. That is too big for cat. Hey! Hey! Leave it! No! That is a doggy-sized food bite.
Cow.
And not a cow-sized food bite. You may have. They, Cow will just eat the dog's food. I think he likes their flavor better. So do we want to do, like, that kind of board, or do we want to do, like, this kind of board?
Right, so as it turns out, they did need food.
They did need food?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know who the hell they want to put in there, but...
Probably Ed?
Probably. Or Little, she's been packing it in, like...
I haven't seen her since we came home. That I remember. Let's do a freestanding guy. And we'll do that over here too. Alright, we probably should have put the pathway in first before I did that, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so we were using... What are we using over here? Nope, that was from the other zoo. We're using this one? I believe. I don't remember what size paths we were using around in here. This almost feels too big, but okay. Like too wide. But I much prefer like the 13 width path, but those aren't always ideal. Okay. So I know that's a little bit of a funky shape, but that leaves us some room if we need to branch off that way. Alright. Now, I think... No, I don't want to be there yet. Not there yet, Jim. Okay. I don't know how big of a... Because these things, like, glue themselves to the pathway. So I think we'll just go with one set of seats for over here. I actually don't know if I can just put this here, if they'll still talk. Have you tried that?
Do what?
Have you tried putting, like, the talk point on the same side as the seats? Will they face the crowd?
I have not tried that. I don't know if it'll work properly, because I think they're supposed to look towards the talker. Which means if you put them next to seats, they can't see the animal, but I'm not sure.
Like, I didn't know if the educator would stand in front of the talk point seats, or if it's dependent on what direction this thing's facing.
Yeah, I've got no idea. I've never tried it.
What do you think, guys? Should we try it? I don't know. I've not tried this before. Well, I guess what's the worst that can happen? People are pissy about it, and we're on Sandbox anyways, so we can just fix it without a whole huge amount of fussing. I guess I could have done this the other way. What is happening? I'm stuck in a loop here. Link seating. Oh, okay, that's what we did. Click. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, let us come into animal trading. And we'll see if we can find our... Not on this list. Oh. I always do this fucking half-ass backwards. Because I always forget there's a market button on the animal in the Zoopedia that just takes you directly to it. I mean, we could go female. I mean, why not? That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna send Jewel to animal art team. Alright. Now, we need some things. We need some staff over here. Oh, wait. What is this? "19 pickpocket victims in the zoo." Oh. I do have security cameras. Okay, so apparently we need some more security. Well, we'll take care of that right quick. Welcome. We need a keeper. Or probably do 2 more mechanics, to be perfectly honest, because I don't think I've really set up work zones here. Kind of where I want them to stay, but I don't, it's not quite as work zone heavy. Why is your energy so low? Okay, you're in the thingy. Alright. I think we'll hire an extra vet for over here. And, probably 2 more groundskeepers. Alright. Let's let you fall to the ground to officially hire you. Okay, you friend. You are gonna work here, 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 and here. This is gonna be Caracal. I know I didn't spell it right, but I know what it is, and that's all that matters to me. You are gonna get a work zone of this habitat, this and this. I'll put you there, there, and there. You are gonna be this barrier. I don't know if they have to do maintenance on these things or not, but sure, why not? I'm actually going to add those 2 while we're here. So, Caracal mechanic. Alright. And I don't know. Everybody else could just kind of do what the fuck they want, I suppose. I don't know if I have... Okay, so we have staff, healthcare, rec room, social club, staff PR course. We do have a security office. Okay, I didn't remember if I'd put one in. Rec room. Rec room. I guess we'll make you a social club. We're gonna make you another staff healthcare. That seems fair. Okay. Oh, right. Right. Where's me educators? Talking point giraffe, talking point penguin. Talking point penguin. You have a high workload over there in Hippity Hoppity House, even though I changed your workload around. Well, I feel like I kind of want to keep you for other potential cold animal talks. So... you were... Talk point giraffe. Can I add you onto here? What do you mean there's no staff room in this work zone? They're at a staff room. Is that what we're bitching about? It's entirely possible. See, I thought I had a staff room over here. Maybe I don't. I'm stuck on something. Just not in any work zone. Another work zone. Well, you've got something going on here. I don't know what. Wait. What the fuck is this? I didn't remember building this. Oh, right. Okay. Right. I forgot about this one. I forgot about the forage box. Okay. That's over here with the... Is it the Dillo? Aardvark. Okay. So where is the other... I could have sworn there was a staff room over here. Is there not? Yeah, there's one right here. What the fuck ever. Alright. Well, you've got two in your work area now. Alrighty, so... let's add... hard to keep the zoo straight now. Alright, so let's add a security camera. I need to redo my... there you are. Buttons on my keyboard. the little nubs on my keys, which might be more for visually impaired people so they know where, like, your J or whatever starts on each side of the keyboard. Not full on braille, it's just the little bumps, or maybe it's just so anybody can figure out where the fuck they are. On this keyboard, they were really, really super subtle, and I couldn't find them. I kept losing them. So I took some, I call it puffy paint because I'm that old. It's basically like t-shirt paint, like the 3D t-shirt paints. Took a little bit of that and put dots on the keys that I use the most, and use that as my finder of there you are, so I'm not floundering trying to find the key that I'm looking for. It's not on every key, it's just on certain keys. It's on, you know, each of the main keys that start each side of the keyboard, and then like my tab key I'll put one on, or my push to talk key I'll put one on, or my arrow keys so I know where they are, and all of the things and stuff that I need. I need to redo them. Have a couple on my number pad as well so I can find the key I'm looking for faster. Did I set up maintenance on you? Every month. Okay. Maintenance on you. We'll go every 3 months on you. Okay. So we're gonna let that run for a minute. Oh right, we have to set up the talk over here. So we used the keeper from giraffes, or the talkie from giraffes. Just over, oh, that's a long way for them to go. Because we haven't put the cut through in yet. What was that noise? I don't know what that noise was. I don't remember when your talk is set for. How is your scenery rating only? I'm sorry. I thought you were in a work zone. Hold up. I thought I at least... That is very far for them to walk, though. Alright, well, when is this talk set for? March. So, usually takes a month for something to set up. March. Let's go October. Over here. Have you... You're ready. Alright. You have passed inspection, my friend. I'm pretty sure we still have to give you some sort of hard shelter over here. But let's get you... Okay, I can't pick that until you're delivered, I guess. see if anybody's going to... Alright, that one is. We haven't put donation boxes in yet. Have you been in here? Oh fuck, this thing's tiny. Oh, no wonder it didn't... Oh, okay. You haven't fully registered that you're here yet. Come back here. Okay, now I understand why it only needed so much space. We deeply overestimated how much space this thing needed. But we'll figure that out in just a minute. Social. What do you mean? I'm sorry, what? Insufficient. Alright, maybe it's because the habitat's just not happy yet. Hopefully this thing doesn't turn into a pissy bitch. Alright, yes, hard shelter. Let's deal with the ground issues first, shall we? Less short grass. Less long grass. We need more sand, really? Okay. Okay, I get that this is... I swear there's a bug with the sizing tool. Because that's one... Okay, yeah, like when you load in sometimes with the sizing tool, it's not always the right... displaying the right size it should be. It seems. Alright, well, how the hell are we gonna handle you if, okay, we need a lot more sand, it seems. All the sand ever. Apparently. Because we're really not a fan of this long grass. Fascinating. Alright. I mean, it did say marshy area, didn't it? I'm surprised it doesn't have any kind of... like... there's a little bit of soil, but... let's work on getting some more of this. Sand in here. I still have to put in our climbing stuff. And we still have to do a hard shelter. I've not done this animal before. So we're definitely just kind of seeing what's gonna stick here. Oh, we want like next to no long grass here. I left a couple of patches in here, but it's like no. Alright, so we're getting there on the where the hell's the rest of the long grass that you're being bitchy about, though? Like, I don't really see any more. Oh. Is it that? And that little bit in the corner? Nope, you still are seeing long grass somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where. Okay, so we could do with a little bit more soil or rock. Though I'm a little confused as to why the dirt looks more like sand. But okay. I'm also real curious as to where the rest of this long grass is that you're bitching about. Is it because it's touching the wall? Is that it? Very well be it. My biomes are touching. My terrain is touching. Make it stop. It's touching this one. You can't even see that it's touching it. It's touching it. Alright, where exactly is the long grass that you're getting pissy over? 'Cause I'm at a bit of a loss here as to where this seems to be. I don't see it. So one thing I wish it would do is if an animal's unhappy about a certain type of terrain in their habitat, I wish that we could, now we've lost our sand. I wish we could, click it and have it tell us where is this biome, terrain substance located in the exhibit that it's so angry over. Because like it does with the plants. Like, so if you put a plant in and it's not happy about because you forgot to check the wrong country or whatever, it'll highlight the item. Cause I'm still stuck at 28% and I don't know why it's getting angry, because I can't see what we're angry about. Well, I must have found something. Is it because we're not on 100% intensity? And I thought I covered it, but I didn't? Is that what this is? Because if that's what this is, oh god, that is what it is, isn't it? You would think by putting a couple different types of ground cover on this that it would have covered it by now. Apparently this is not the case. Oh, bother. Alright. We're at 23. I feel like we need to get to like 21 or something in here. Okay, little sensor. I'm struggling here because you're not giving me a whole lot to go with. It's not a matter of you just haven't caught up yet, right? No. Okay. Just making sure. Where on earth is this? Still at 23. It's gotta be back here somewhere. Like every so often it sounds like it's changing something, but I'm not seeing any evidence of that on the little slide bar. Where are you? I'm like 2 seconds away from just making this thing as large as I can and then adding everything else back in after the fact. Because I don't fucking understand. Really? Was that it? Nope, it wasn't that. Well, where in the Sam shit is it? Because we're still at 23. And my confuzzled ass just doesn't understand. Because it's not going down at all. Where is it? That looked like it covered up something, but I don't know what. Where are you? We've covered like every inch of this. Like, this is not long grass in here, this is short grass. But you know what? Let's just do the whole damn thing at this point. Well, we hit 22. Okay. Are we happy? Fine, we'll take it. Alright, we need a hard shelter for this guy. Alright, let's see what... I don't think they do burrows. So kind of see what our options are here. Sorry, I had something in my eye. I know it's not my eyeball. I know it's not my finger. Okay. I have a feeling that is ginormous. Nope. Oh, that is huge. Alright, so this is kinda... Can I see your Zoopedia again? So deserts, grasslands, and temperate. Okay. Alright, grasslands. So we need these guys. Okay. Let me see. Enrichment. What do we have for climbing? Climbable natural platform. Large animal climbing frame. I mean, it's tough because this coloration... Like, something like this coloration might be better. Like, I'm kind of liking that, but... Oh. That is very big. This is all like large animal. A medium... Okay. Small animal climbing frame. I mean, this guy is small. How do we... Okay, so if we go like that. Climbable ramp. Do we have a smaller? These are platforms. Okay, can I can. Okay, not what I wanted to do there just yet though, buddy. Alright, so alright, so if we put that there, right? Alright, how are we feeling about that? Okay, so we're about halfway there on that. This feels more like, well, no, I guess this would work for a cat, I suppose. So I can't have this too close to the edges because we don't want any escape attempts, shall we say. This feels kind of big though. I mean, it says small animal, but let's try turning you this way. Well, no, let's put you on more of an angle. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, so I might have to like do a couple of these guys. Alright, how are we feeling about the state of things now? Okay. So we still need to figure out what we're doing for hard shelter. I guess hard shelter. I mean, we could build our own hard shelter. Which we'll probably end up doing here, because all of this just feels so... I mean, this isn't bad though. This goes with all the climbing stuff. I guess that kind of counts as hard shelter. I mean... Insufficient space to cover all animals. There's only one in here. Okay. Well.
Have you put bedding down yet?
No.
Because it doesn't. The shelter itself doesn't count. It's the bedding that counts. So it won't do anything until you add bedding to it. At that point, it calculates if you have hard shelter or not.
Well, it calculated that there was hard shelter. See?
Well, I must go then.
I don't know what kind of bedding to give it,
That's
though.
bizarre. I thought they required bedding. Well, guess not.
Like, does this get hay or does it get leaves?
It gets either, but if it isn't counting it, then I guess it doesn't matter. I could have sworn it used to be that it only counted if you had bedding on it, but clearly not. You're good. Shit, not only that, I gotta redesign some of my shit someday.
So, how are we still feeling about things? Alright. Well, first off, let's do that, and we'll put you on that. We need to give you some water. So we don't have any water in here. Where do we want your water to be? Oh, really? Okay. We could put it back here. Perhaps we'll put it like back here near the shelter. Okay, so we've got you water. Why is it? You had all of the climby things. Does this not count for you? Maybe it doesn't because of the bars. Okay, well, fine then. This one's a much smaller one. Okay. Are we happy? I mean, I know you still need enrichment, so while we're gonna think about that, let's put our education stuff up. Aren't we supposed to have an animal talk happening over here? I don't think they're gonna get here in time. Let's go December and see if we can pay attention. There should be plenty of time for them to get from over there to over here. We might have to hire another educator. Since I'm not seeing anybody head this way. Alright. You, my friend. The leaves are flickering and it's driving me crazy. I think it's because it's in the shadow. I think that's all that that's about. Alright, so let's see about enrichment for you. Food enrichment. What do we have for you, friend? C-A-R... A. C-A-R-A. Okay. Still no sign of my educator. Like, at all. Alright, a piñata. A food piñata. Fascinating. So we've got a pronghorn and we could add a zebra in. Where the fuck's my educator, yo? Is this inaccessible? Like, why is nobody coming over here? They're just like, fuck it, I'm not talking about this animal. Alright. And can I double check this work zone? It's listed. Is it because it's not facing the seats? Like, what is... So, February. Let's put this for February now. I want to make sure... Where are you going? Excuse me. Excusey. I'm wondering if it's because it's here. So what if we move this to here? But there is an educator assigned. Hey. There is very much an educator assigned. Oh, that's set in another work zone. Okay. Get your Tushy McTush over here. You're late, Tushy McTush. Where'd the cat go? Okay. We were doing enrichment toys. Excuse me. Rubbing bark, rubbing pad. Definitely need a scratching post here. 100%. A prey scented sack. That sounds like fun. Put you. Well, we put you there where the people can see ya. Since this guy's alone, let's make sure we give him plenty of toys. Alright, and how about the ultimate cat trap? Hard to resist the ultimate cat trap. They can't be resisted in our house. If there is a cardboard box sitting unattended for more than 15 minutes, it's an oddity. Okay. Nature. So, we've got Africa and Asia, desert, grassland, and temperate checked off. Just making sure that we weren't too close to the edge, though we can't use that to escape. We'll put you there. You know, make the buffet look pretty. Why not? It's all about the presentation for your food. Might as well. A beech tree. Black poplar. Alright, what do we have for some shrubbery? Alright, so we've got some brambly bushes down there. Really is a terrifying looking tree. It's a short guy though. Alright. Do we have any more like shrubs? Shrubs? I mean, we could turn a tree into a shrub. That's not that big of a deal. But let's just making sure we have some shade. Rocks. We do need some rockies. You knocked it over, lady. Are you gonna stand it back up? Really? You knocked it over to fill it. And you're just gonna leave it like that? And of course, right when I hit reset on it, it decides to knock it over entirely. So of course it does. And that's kinda... Where'd he go? Oh, he's sitting there eating. Alright. That's fine, I suppose. Oh, we do like the Ellie grass. Ellie grass is okay with us. Wasn't sure how much coverage it was going to provide here, so didn't want to get too carried away with it. Alright, that's not terrible. Okay, you're just gonna do an impromptu talk right there. Alright then. Okay, what else do we have to choose from here? Do a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Alright, hydrangea. Hydrangea's huge though. Like, huge. Even the small one's not all that small. I mean, I guess that's not so bad. Where's that spiky ash tree that I was like, oof? Where is it? There we are. The candelabra tree. I mean, it's certainly fascinating looking. It looks like a cross between... Looks like a cactus, but in tree form. It's definitely different. We haven't put any donation bins over here just yet. I still need to do that. Okay, where's our... Ellie grass. That there. Alright, that one kind of blocks the sign a little bit, but I think we'll be okay there. What else do we have that we could stick right in that little slotty slot? I feel like we ought to have something I mean, we could go with a strip of elephant grass. Do we have anything else that might be a little more really exciting, but just different, I guess? Could go nettles. Nah, it's kind of short on the nettles. Why are you doing these talks over here? I don't know what you were weaving about. But there's nobody over here. Okay, so are we happy? I think we're as happy as we're gonna get. Okay. Facilities. Okay, this thing. Okay, I guess we can do that. Put those guys there. Can you see it? Do you see it? Look at my amazing new hat. Okay, now terrain. Actually, let's bring you down in size a little bit. Not that little. Finish filling in that a little bit. Alright. I guess we can make you a little bit bigger. Get that worked in here just to kind of blend in with this area. Oh look, our educator's back. Because he's bored and has nothing else to do. Because I think this one's only... This one might only be assigned to this one, or it's not time for the draft talk yet. I don't know what the hell happened with that. Okay, I need to... Let's see, let's get some soil in here. Get some sun-baked soil. I mean, worst comes to worst, we could always stick a couple of stands over in here, because this is a bit of a empty spot. Alright. How did I do this top point? Okay. Okay. That's how we did that one. So... Alright, okay. This one's gonna be a little bit different, actually. I want to... that. And bring this guy over here. So, put you there, kind of in the middle. And then put you there. How far over did I come? About yay, so... That's probably close. Oh, maybe it's a little too much. Good enough. Okay. Now, this guy... You are linked to a talk point. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so our concrete color... I just go with white. Wood color 1. Wood color 2. Yeah. Okay. Alright, you are linked to a talk point, so don't start your foolishness. Let me grab you. That's 1, 2, and 3. Let us duplicate you back this way. Alright. And of course you're gonna flicker. Because why wouldn't you? That is a little bit of a lip back there, but I think it's gonna be okay. Alright, so we've got that. Let me see. So if we grab you and we come back over, we're gonna duplicate you. Oh, stop it. Stop. Really wants to be attached to those seats there. My goodness. Okay, so you are probably gonna have to come down quite a bit. Get you there to start. And put you there. Yeah, that's probably okay. Alright. Now, let's see, because I mean, these are kind of our Africa-y animals, so I'm trying to keep our theme somewhat going. Okay. I was trying to figure out, I'm like, wait. I forgot, we still have someone over here. 3. So let's see about grabbing these guys. Let's see if we can pull them over. We may have to deconstruct it after we bring it over. Just to get it to fit in here. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. Not quite lined up how I was expecting it to be. You okay?
Uh-huh.
You were gone for a while.
Well, your mom asked me to make her eggs for dinner. And I made some for myself.
What time is it? Oh, okay. We did get started a little bit late today. Okay, so we're still a little crooked here, I feel like. But I don't know if there's necessarily anything I can really do about that. I don't feel like this one necessarily needs to be as tall as the other piece. Like, not necessarily. Alright. I mean, the whole thing feels a little crooked. That might just be the angle that we're on here. I really like this tree in certain situations. It's a little creepy, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. Alright, let's see about Rocky guys. Finish decorating this area over here. Alright, so we'll get this one kind of tucked into here. And what about this guy? Could kind of get him into there. So does anybody have any plans for this weekend? Doing anything exciting? Even if exciting is staying the hell home and hiding from the rest of the world, if your job involves being around a lot of people, I can see how that can be extremely exciting to not have to deal with people for X number of days. people will be like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, nothing. They're like, nothing? I'm like, nothing. They'd be like, that's boring. I'm like, that's how I want it. I have to, especially when I was working in the casino, I'm like, it's too people-y out here. Like, I'm done dealing with you people for a few days. I've had enough. I mean, I know I'm putting rocks in here after I said, oh, we could put a couple of stands in here, but it's your first weekend off, so you got nothing major planned? Nice. I have podcast prep I have to do tomorrow. Husband's gonna be working on his part of our duo stream. At least that's the plan. He may have to cancel depending on if they cut my dad loose tomorrow. Apparently he's now lucid enough to start bitching his ass off, so he can't be doing too bad at this point. They think they finally figured out that his fluid levels went crazy because of the 3 bags of blood they gave him, so then he had too much fluid, and they were trying to balance it out with IV Lasix. Because they have to watch his kidneys because he's on so much of it anyway, and they can't do that amount outside of the hospital, and he was still being pissy about that, bitching about, why am I here? This is stuff that can be done at home, and it's not. They also weren't 100% sure that was the only thing that was happening. So I don't know. They were gonna do 48 hours for observation, is how they listed it. When Russell got the fuck out of there the other night, I don't know where things stand at this point, at this very moment, because I don't think we've gotten too much of an update yet today. But because they were like, because when they went to the doctor's office, the full story was, by the time he got in there, they rushed him back in. Russell's like, it's the fastest we've ever been through that doctor's office. And they took him in the back, and his actual doctor, not his nurse practitioner, took one look at him, and he's like, you're going to the emergency room. He's like, whatever the fuck this is, he's like, I can't touch you here. And personally walked him out to Russell's car to try to implore the fact that his ass needed to go to the emergency room because he was being pissy about going with them in the office itself. And by the time they decided they were gonna, they got him over to the ER, they were looking at his fluid, and they're like, oh, there's way too much fluid everywhere. In all of the places, there's more here than there should be, so. It was decided that that's what they were gonna start with, and then go from there. I feel like this side needs some of this too, since we kinda, you know what, we could do another hydrangea. But we've learned to gauge his level of bitchiness to how he's actually feeling. And if he's bitching and throwing a tantrum like a 3-year-old, then he's got to be improving to some degree. because this is just how he works. Can I get this back in here? Alright, that's not bad. We do need some lighting though. So let's come back into construction. What were we using for? We were using... So yeah, so husband was supposed to have the Planet Zoo stream tomorrow. He hasn't canceled it just yet. We're waiting to see... Sorry, I have to adjust how I'm sitting. Excuse me. It's been a rough hip kind of day. I was slowing us down while we were at, well, this is the lamppost. Okay, while we were at, Sam's, because I'm kind of owie today. But, if they end up cutting him loose, Russell will either have to stop early or cancel altogether. Like I said, we don't know yet. And I have podcast prep I have to do tomorrow. And hopefully the things and stuff will still let me do what I need to do. Because now I'm not sure if basic TweetDeck is going away or not. Or at least I don't know when. I was seeing conflicting information where before they were saying it's moving to Twitter Blue, and then I saw something later in the day, a couple hours later, where it's like, oh, well, this version won't be moved to Twitter Blue, but we're not updating it anymore, so I guess if it breaks, it breaks. So I have no idea what the hell's happening with that now. Which is real fucking helpful, but whatever at this point. I'm so over all of the fucking bullshit that's been going on the past week with all of the social media platforms where I could do what I needed to do, and then now I can't do what I need to do, and I'm just like, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Fuck it. So just like, whatever happens is gonna happen. I can't be that stressed over it anymore. I just can't. So I know we used this wall piece a lot in the other zoo, but it fits what we're doing here. Oh shit, you have a stream. Oh no, you canceled tonight. I forgot. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, I kept thinking I was forgetting something, and like, I feel like time, something with the time. Did you want to try? Because I can bounce out of here. It's up to you though. Hello? Husband? Yeah. Did you want to try to go tonight, or?
Not really.
Or are we just gonna try to run to Walmart and get it done and over with?
We might try to run to Walmart, but either way, I'm okay.
Okay. Just so I know. Alright. And we're gonna grab the same stuff for over here. We went to Sam's earlier, but we still need to go to Walmart. Man, we were at the Little Debbie outlet today. Because we have one near us. I shit you not. There was a small size bag of Ruffles chips. Ruffles. For $5.50. I don't know if somebody put the wrong price on the shelf. I looked at Russell and I'm like, did something happen? Why are Ruffles and not the big bag? This was like a gas station small size, like not quite a single serving, but like maybe the next size up, like not the snack bag, but still a small bag of chips. And I'm like, why is this $5.50? I know I don't go out shopping with you much because you tend to get it done when you're out with one of the parentals. But have I missed something? 'Cause what? And he's like, I don't know. He goes, Walmart's trying to raise the price of potatoes again. He goes, I'm not sure what this is. I was like, right. Okay, I'll get something else. We don't go to Little Debbie very often. Like maybe once every 4 months, 3 months, something like that. But I just kind of wanted some snack cakey goodness of some description. I was actually really wanting Pepperidge Farm cookies, and I was like, well, they'll be cheaper here. Because I had gotten some previously that were cheaper than they were at Walmart. And he only had 2 bags of cookies on the shelf from Pepperidge Farm. They were pretty well picked over. And I was like, oh, okay then. Well, so I ended up with some dark chocolate chunk granola bars. And what else did I get? I didn't get that much. I got a box of the chocolate cupcakes with the vanilla cream in the middle. And I grabbed a bag of something that said it was like popcorn, but without the shells and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I can't eat popcorn right now because of the shells getting stuck in my teeth and everything, and I miss popcorn greatly. So I was like, well, maybe this won't be terrible. And it wasn't that expensive. And I was like, let's try it. I want to try this. I was expecting more of a popcorn taste. It actually tasted like the cheese puffs, not the Cheetos, but cheese puffs without the cheddar dust on them. Seemed kind of saltiness, but without the cheddar flavor, and I was like, okay. This is interesting. Russell looked at me, he goes, that's not the face of somebody that likes something. And I'm just like, I'm just confused about it. I was like, try it. And he was reluctant to, but I got him to take a tiny bite of it. He goes, that's a cheese puff without the cheese. And I'm like, yeah, kinda.
Yeah, it's a bland Cheeto. Who the fuck thinks to make a bland Cheeto?
It was odd. It kind of grew on me after a little while, though. My mom was like instantly in love with it, and I was like, oh, what is he going after?
He's being a little shit.
Where is he?
He was behind my computer.
Oh yeah, no, he needs to not be back there fucking with shit. I swear, he's gone out of his way in the past couple of days to be a bastard. They have all of the toys ever, so I don't know what is happening with that. Alright, I know we still have to do roofs and stuff here. Alright, let's figure out our roof situation. Actually, let me see. How pissy are we? Okay, it's barely touching the restaurant. But these guys don't seem to be too mad about it. And none of this is touching out here, so that's good. And none of this is touching here. We just need to tuck this guy in a little bit further, and I think we can do that. Here, so up here on this big guy, we kind of went with a roof shape like that. So we might do that similar roof shape here. If I can get my shift key to let go. So yeah, we've got podcast tomorrow, and all of the podcasty things that go along with it. And then Sunday we have art, and Monday. And Sunday night we might try to get some more, this fucking cat. He's just gonna keep meowing. 'Cause he's P-Butt. This is what he does. He's not Siamese either. He's like your regular old tabby, but holy fuck does he talk. I can't even really say he's talking, he's just making noise, because Little talks to me directly. Like, she directs it at me, she's like, lady. He's just making noise, is what he's doing. Okay, so I think we'll do this way. I swear these are two different colors. Did I not grab the right thatch? There's only one thatch on here. It looks like a different color. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. It's possible. I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the cheese doodles. And then the cat. I think that's all I got. I think I only got the 3 things. And then they were just giving away boxes of chocolate chip cream pies? I don't know why, but they're just like, here, and you get a free box of these, and we're like, okay, I guess, sure. Who's scurrying at you now?
What?
Is it Zuzu?
Yes. What?
Oh, ow, puppy.
Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on with you?
They just want all of the attention today. I think he's mad because Russell's been out and about. He usually gives us all kinds of business when we come home, telling us off. Well, where the fuck were you? You know, kind of thing. Like, he can't even get a fucking a word in edgewise, and he's just hauling off on you. He's very argumentative when we come home. He's so ridiculous sometimes. Okay, so we'll put that one there.
Yeah, except you didn't need to pee, you just want to go outside. I think because there's people across the street.
There's people across the street?
Yeah, church.
I didn't think they did anything on Friday.
Well, there's lots of cars parked over there.
Huh.
Oh, you didn't do nothing early. None of that now. I'm playing that game. You're not gonna get just because you dragged me outside. That's the wrong fucking behavior there.
He has been a little bit, indignant there. I kind of want to just stop where we're at, but we're also so close to finishing. Alright, okay, so... yeah, let me get out of whatever building group I currently seem to be in. Oh. That looks a little more like it belongs. Okay, now you. I actually have some glass under here. We'll put you there. And we'll put you here, if I can find my key. Well, it's a little further off the side there than I necessarily want to be, but, you know, that's fine. Whoop! We're in a building. Why are we in a building? Or not, but we are. Okay. Alright, so we'll go those two on there. We'll go you and you. Alright. And let's see, signs, facilite. Why are you out this way? Ah, okay, hold on. Shit, where are you? Are you under wall decoration or are you under props? I pulled you out once for the other zoo, and then I just kind of kept copying you off of the first building, so I didn't have to go back in and find you again. Where are you? I feel like I'm getting closer. Maybe I'm not. Now we're into the Twilight stuff. I feel like you should have been like right here. In with this stuff. Are you in science? What about all of it? Is it miscellaneous? Nope, you must be in props. Let's go general props. Oh, for the love of shit, I know you're here. I know you exist. There you are. There you are. Okay. Alright, so we'll stick you there, and we'll grab your sign. Loop. Loop. And we will go ahead and put you into position. Just make sure that you're not poking through the other side. Alright, wonderful. Now, in this goofy tree, we're gonna drag you over to here. And we'll bring you to about there. Alrighty. And I'm going to duplicate you. Okay, not exactly what I wanted you to do, but that's alright. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna grab a fresh one. It's fine. Okay, because I just don't feel like fucking with you too much right now. Okay. That's gonna be good enough. Put this back on. Sign. This was a workshop. No, it wasn't. It was a trade facility. I just said workshop. I grabbed the right thing. My brain just said the wrong thing. We're good. We're all good there. Okay. We got you. And you. You know what? We're just gonna favorite you in the hopes that you, like, go to the top of the list here. So I can find you faster. Since I use you quite so very much. Sign. Keeper hut. Bloop bloop. Okay, so there's that. Alright, you know what, we still have to do decorations back here, so I was gonna try to quick push through and finish this, but I think we have more to do than I'm thinking we do, because I want to decorate back here because of the restaurants. So we're gonna pause here, we'll finish this next week and spin again. I think that's how we're gonna do that. So not bad for 2.5 hours work in my tired ass brain trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Let me see, do I have anybody that, we could go see 9. So we'll go do that here in just a second. Don't forget to follow all the socially thingies down below. I hope everybody has a great weekend, as my computer is struggling to do what I'm trying to get it to do. Okay, so we're gonna go and see 9.5. Alright. And I will see everyone on Sunday for art. So you guys have a great weekend.